Professor Chaz needs your help. The 7 Dragon Balls have been spotted in his city.
I gotta get those Dragon Balls.
Watch through Professor Chaz's past several Pokemon Go videos
Ever since around episode 106,
to find the hidden Dragon Balls. When you think you found one, make a note. Episode number, timestamp, a visual description. Then, when your list is complete, email it with your name to dotmancomics@gmail.com with the title Dragon Ball Contest. For every correct sighting, up to 6, 1 per hidden Dragon Ball, you'll earn 1 entry into a random draw for a grand prize pack. The draw will take place on November 13th, 2020. The grand prize winner will receive 5 online booster packs of Pokemon TCG Sword and Shield Vivid Voltage, 10 randomly assorted Pokemon TCG Online code cards, a month of daily gifts in Pokemon Go, a bound copy of Dotman Comics Chapter 5, and a bonus mystery prize to be revealed at a later date. 5 runner-ups will receive 5 Pokemon TCG Online code cards and a week of daily gifts in Pokemon Go. Good luck, trainers!
Hello everybody, one sec, that's the wrong layout. Welcome back Pokemon trainers, Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, the music is currently off. I gotta fix that. Get this going here. Okay, we're good. So let me know if the volume is too loud or what such, but welcome to a random Pokemon live stream here on the channel. I thought I wanted to just go ahead, I've never done a random stream. I thought let's just do it. I was thinking, well, I said on my community tab that I want to start doing some of the more, just kind of like a casual live stream. You just hang out, and one of my usual routines is to work with a theme deck in Pokemon TCG Online to try to unlock some more booster packs and stuff like that. Usually I'll wait till I get to about 5,000 tokens, which if you see I'm not quite there, I'm pretty close. So I thought, you know what, there's a lot of, let's call it uncertainty happening in the world right now, in a particular part of the world. It's maybe confusing to some people, maybe kind of scary, maybe kind of frustrating, and I thought, you know what, to help pass the time and try to keep people's minds off bigger issues, I thought you guys might want to hang out and watch as I take one of these recent theme decks through the Trainer Challenge in Pokemon TCG Online. I'm going to do it anyway, and I thought I might as well share that with you folks. So let's see who is here today. We see Isaac Wolf 33, we see Sailor Pika, Soda Pop is going, is here, and like OMG, it's Sark. Hello there to everybody. So I'm kind of surprised you guys are here immediately. I thought, hey, I might just be sitting here talking to like a brick wall for like, 10 minutes or so. But thank you guys for popping in right away. I thought this would also be a good way to allow the members of the channel to make good use of the emojis and the channel member badges, which have been set up for quite a while there. So yeah, tonight, not really going to be too much like interaction gameplay-wise. I just thought, we're just going to hang. I'm going to take a look at one of these theme decks. I've bought all the recent theme decks except for the Zamazenta and the Zacian or Zacian. I think it's Zacian. I don't know. Not sure how to pronounce these new ones. But I'm going to get one of these tonight. We'll go through that trainer challenge. I might take it through one of the online tournaments as well. Just like I said, to pass the time and give you something to hang out with and just relax a little. Okay, I'm still not super fully aware of what Pokemon Sword and Shield is all about. I don't know. Is this the excuse me, the Fairy in Steel? Oh, this doesn't look like a steel deck. This one is a steel deck. I should call it metal. Technically, it's a metal type in Pokemon TCG. I'm going to go with, I think, the sword one. We'll go with the sword. I'm going to redeem that pack, or that theme deck right now. What I like to do, I don't want to know what's in the deck. I want to learn as I go, which sometimes leads to some losses, some failures, what have you. But we're going to have some fun with this. Let's grab this. I ain't looking at that. I don't even want to know what's in there. Just saw Galarian Meow, so that's more than I already knew. Alright, so if you guys don't know how I get some of my tokens and stuff, well, this isn't really good for the tokens. This is good just a booster pack unlocked. And I'm going to find that new deck, and I'll show you. Look at all the theme decks I've got, and there's a ton of them. Okay, so the Zacian theme deck. This little deck status, the trophy symbol, if you click that, excuse me, it shows how many victories you have in the Gold League, Platinum League, City Championship. Also, a booster unlock for when you get 12 wins. So we're going to try and get that done here today. Isaac Wolf says the internet is acting, or is the internet acting up? I don't know. It seems okay on my end. If there is any issues with the stream, let me know. like I said, this is the first time I haven't done a scheduled stream. This is more on the casual end of things. And it actually, when I first set it up, I didn't know what was going to happen. Boom, immediately I'm live. And I didn't know that, so there was a good like 15 seconds of black. But at least now, it's not 15 seconds of me staring at the camera being all like, am I live? Is this working? What's happening? So, at least I got that working for me. Alright, so this looks like it's a colorless, steel, metal, and fighting type deck. So we're going up against Nathan. There's 3 difficulties in the trainer challenge. Gold is it's weird. Gold is generally the best of something, but it's the worst here. There is Platinum and City Championship. Generally what I've done, I've gone through the gold difficulty, but I think I want to start going through the toughest. I want to do a City Championship and really put myself to the test. So we're going to go ahead and challenge Nathan first and foremost. And if you folks want to play along, go right ahead, get yourself a theme deck, and see who can beat the City Championship first. It might not be me, it might be me, I don't know. Alright, I'm not even reading what they're saying, this is all just kind of built-in CPU jargon, blah blah blah. So, let us see what we get to start off with. We got us, Alucha, we have a Pidove, and Galarian Meowth. So we see a Berserker right here. We are going first. I've got the little symbol, little light going around my character. So that means I'm going to not attack on the first turn, but on my first turn when I can attack, I can evolve. So Berserker needs 2 energy to use Slash. I'm going to lead with Galarian Meowth. I'll drop the other 2 down here. I've also got Pokekid in hand to let me search the deck for any Pokemon. Okay, I'm going to hang on to Pidove in case we have something like an Ultra Ball or something that I can discard a card to gain access to the rest of the deck. So I have some discard fodder there. Can't do anything right now, of course. Can't attack on the first turn. It's funny, too, that Metal-type Pokemon currently have a resistance to Grass-type. They used to be resistant to Psychic. But I guess this is to represent Bug and Grass, I believe. I think those are the only typings from the main series that are represented by Grass typing. So, as I say, we can go ahead and evolve to Galarian Berserker. Metal Saucer, attach a metal energy from your discard pile to one of your bench metal Pokemon. That ain't helping us just yet. We'll give this to Galarian Berserker. And Pokekid. So I want to grab one of our legendaries. Well, I think there's only one, unless another one is prized. I'll grab the Zacian. We will bench that. Boom, there we go. And let's go ahead and almost get a KO with a Select Attack. Sark says Metal Saucer is so good. I've actually never used it. I'm still kind of not super up to date. Oh, Team Player Grunt. Not super up to date on all of the current Sword and Shield cards. I do wake up immediately, which is nice. But yeah, this could be definitely very useful. It's kind of like the psychic ability of Malamar, except in the form of an item card. Okay, might as well drop Nose Pass. I did see we have Probo Pass in the deck. We're going to go ahead and slash again. Taking out the Shroomish. We are about to lose one of our Metal Energy cards, however, because that Team Player Grunt. So we're going to need to try to get another energy. At least I won't be able to attach this, or use this to attach the discarded one to Zacian. So that's not going to be too bad. Oh, and you got your status on me? Come on. Paralyzed and poisoned. Well, can't be helped, I suppose. We do have a Tranquil. Next turn I can evolve into the unpleasant Pokemon. And since I'm paralyzed anyway, I can't attack. It's okay, I guess, that we didn't get an energy card this turn. But that's how the game goes sometimes. So hopefully everyone is enjoying the day thus far. I was out, I did actually we call it 2 laps around my area, trying to walk some of my Pokemon and Pokemon Go, and working on some eggs. Who do I want to give you to? On the off chance that you flip the tails next turn, I'm going to give this to our Galarian Berserker. And hope I can at least get a Slash Attack. Unless I can get another Metal Energy, or any energy, and go for Claw Dagger. Thank you for flipping the tail. It's much appreciated, my friend. Okay. Claw Dagger does 80 times. Not bad. You need one more to attack, so we're just going to go ahead and slash away. Excuse me for clearing the old throat. Now, I wonder, does this deck have a better way to access energy? And the CPU does that sometimes. Didn't even bother trying to hit me. I guess it realized that I'm not getting energy. So you can hit me for currently 50. But I really have no other option. I'm just going to go ahead and attack with Slash to get this knockout. Hope to gain myself a metal energy from my prizes. Or some way to get metal energy. That's a way to get metal energy. Thank you, Sonia. She lets you search your deck for up to 2 basic Pokemon or up to 2 basic energy cards. So that is nice. I'm going to get stun poisoned again. Yay. Okay, well, I do have Switch, though. And you say attach a metal energy card from the discard pile to this Pokemon. I don't have any. But at least we can do something. Alright, let's go ahead and switch into Zacian, our legendary. I'm going to play Sonia just to get 2 of our basic metal energy. And let's go ahead and energy. Well, I'm going to try Pokemon Catcher. Okay, it did work. Awesome. I'm going to start hitting this thing, since it's probably got the most damaging offense against us. Try and take that down. No metal energy, of course, in this discard pile, but oh well. Shelly AMR, welcome to our stream. You say, last time you played this or watched was way back before Johto. What am I going to do here? I'm distracted by my possibilities. Okay, that's not too bad. Smashing Edge for 120. Flip a coin, and if Tails, discard 2 energy. But Energy Stream can bring that back. So you haven't played the TCG Online for quite a while, have you? I mean, it's what I like about it. It's always there. It's always ready to have fun with. For a while there, I was too busy with my school, my class, and stuff that I couldn't really focus too much on most things Pokemon. Ow! But I don't like. I'm thinking, why do I ever let this drop by the wayside? Another Zacian. I'm gonna go ahead and put you down. So I can still survive a slash of 40 damage. So I'm gonna go ahead and power up the Zacian too. Let's go with the Energy Stream. Attach a discarded metal energy to itself. Take this thing down next turn. They do Rock Slide. Good. They don't know how to target things. They could have taken out Galarian Berserker right there, but fortunately they did not. Alright, let's drop this thing. Smashing Edge. And that leaves just a Gligar on their side. Oh good, we keep the energy too. Just don't stun poison me, please. Tranquil is in hand. Your favorite cards are the banned cards, are they? The ones that break the game and stuff? Yeah, there's that stun poison. Let's go ahead. Okay, we got Dan. We're gonna draw 2 cards. And then, I really wish they had like a visual representation for rock, paper, scissors. I'm gonna go with paper. I win! Yes, they chose rock. Alright. Good old rock, nothing beats that, eh? Well... I do... yeah, we're going to lose Zacian #1 on the next turn. Or by the next turn. We're going to get 10 poison damage here. By the end of Nathan's turn, another 10 poison, so our first legend goes down. And what do you got there? You got a Prelude now? Hey, we resist. Oh, never mind. We resist grass type. Oh, you became fighting type. Never mind. Alright, if I can get 1 metal energy, I can take this down. Oh, there's for our benched metal Pokemon. We'll put you down now there, Galarian Meowth. We'll give that to you. And I'm gonna go ahead and just toss everything. Get that out of here. We're gonna go with the Professor's Research. There's also a lot of metal energy and a Probopass. These will evolve. We go for the extra HP. Toss you this metal energy, smashing Edge for a 120. Hold on to that energy, please. Flip the heads. Nice. Okay, 1 more KO and we'll be okay. We can hit for 20. Actually, well, yeah, still. I keep forgetting. Although it's a, it was a grass type. It's not grass type anymore. But let's go ahead and win. Smashing Edge. So that's 1 win. I'm gonna try to go through the entire city championship here while we're hanging out. Just to say that I did. Just to give us something to hang out. And I'm not even centered, am I? I guess that's better. Just to say we hung out and did something. Alright, into battle number 2 against which one? Juji. These guys played the World Championships? Yes, they did. So let me go ahead and where is my YouTuber stuff? There we go. Alright, so if anybody is watching this new, where is this? There we go. If you're new to the channel, welcome to Professor Chaz's channel, where we question which Pokemon we're going to lead with. That might not be bad. Windfall. Get a better hand of cards, perhaps. So we'll lead with Hawlucha. And, yeah, if you like hanging out, playing some card games and stuff, that's what we do here partially. Pokemon Go is another thing as well. So if you're interested in checking out some Pokemon content from the Professor, feel free to, look around the channel and perhaps subscribe if you're interested in future videos and live streams. What I'm gonna do, too, at some point, probably when I get halfway through and at the end of the trainer challenge, I'm gonna toss out a code card so you guys have something to at least possibly pick up while we are playing the old game together. Okay, so you got the fighting type deck. I don't think there's anything. Well, we resist with our flying types, or colorless types, I should say. So, that being the case, I'm gonna poke a kid for a Pidove. We have a Tranquil in hand. Next turn, I'm gonna poke a kid for an Unpheasant. So for the time being, I guess we'll just go with the speed attack. That's not bad. 1 energy does 30 damage. Not quite as good as a Spinda from the Sun and Moon. Yeah, Sun and Moon expansions. For 1 energy, I think it has Dizzy Punch, does 30, and causes confusion. That's a lot of power for a 1 energy attack. Tranquil now on the bench. Throw it in energy. Let's play a Poke Kid and get a Pheasant. Can't play it yet. Of course, we just evolved that Tranquil. So we're just going to go ahead and knock this thing with a speed attack. I like having resistance on the field. That is very, very nice. They've also increased the resistance as of Sword and Shield to be 30 and not just 20. That's what it used to be back when the game first came out to the TCG. Shelly Amherst is pretty sure anyways, like Imposter Professor Oak and a computer card. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Computer Search, maybe it was? And technically, I don't think those are banned cards. Like, they're not useful in expanded or, standard formats as far as the card game goes. But, they're still playable in unlimited format. Oh, you got a Galarian? Yeah. We had one already, but we'll still... Oh, hang on. Let's play Dan. Also, question. Who is Dan? I'm gonna choose Rob. I feel like the computer's letting me get those for free. I mean, I'm not complaining, but I feel like they're just good. Okay, that actually is very powerful. We're gonna go ahead and retreat. And now that we have a discarded Metal Energy, let's use that and give it to, I'm thinking Probo Pass for the extra power. And let's go ahead and, do I want to go for the knockout right now? I'm gonna Daunt. A little bit slower, but I'm gonna keep my energy at least by doing that. So it does less damage, 50 less damage, which we already resist anyway, so that doesn't matter too much, but it's not the worst thing. Let's Daunt again, keep our energy attached, and get the KO, get a prize card. We're going to probably tear through this fighting type deck with any luck. And you can do a simple 120 for 3. Yeah, looks like a piece of cake. Dan is back. Yeah. I could even just go into Probo Pass now. It's going to knock out each of these in one hit. First let's play Dan. Let's see what we get. I'm going to go with Paper. Oh, they're not giving it to me. Okay, fair enough. Do I want to... Instead of playing the switch card, I'm going to retreat. I'm going to discard 1 energy. If I find another Metal Saucer, then we have something to make use of. Okay, we're going to go with the Heavy Impact. All goes well. If they get no more bench Pokemon, we can take this thing, or take these ones down, and get the win. So we could do... Actually, we could do just Gravitational Drop on these ones. Does 10 damage. Oh, there's that. Look at that. Look, perfect timing. Metal Saucer. Boom. Grab it. Onto Galarian. Yeah, I'm going to throw another one on. I was going to say maybe the Unpheasant, but we're going to get some more right here anyways. Keep the energy flow going. And this should do 100 damage based on the retreat cost. So 10 damage base plus 30 more for each colorless energy in the target's retreat cost. And as you see, Makukita kind of bigger around the waist has quite that hefty retreat cost. Throw that. I mean, we're basically going to win. In fact, they might do the thing that this deck often does, the computer deck. They evolve main Fu into main Xiao, which has a move, I think it's called Arrow Turn, which for 1 energy, aw, come on. It does damage, but then you send that main Xiao back to hand. So I've had the computer technically like just knock itself out or lose the game by taking their Pokemon out of play. It's a way to win, and I'll do it. But that also is a way to win. Knock them out their last Pokemon. 600 even damage being done in that fight. Yeah, I gotta actually move this. You can't see this. This is my YouTube stuff here. Oh, we got 7 likes on the stream already. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Feel free, if anyone else is out there and has not yet thrown a like, not that I'm trying to pander for likes, but feel free to do so. This could be a bit of a challenge, because electric-type Pokemon do resist metal Pokemon attacks. Only by 20 as far as the cards that these guys use. And I kind of like to see the computers get updated cards, updated decks. Because not only does it get kind of stale fighting the same things over and over, I mean, it's useful because you know what to expect, but just to be more in tune with the current, say, meta of the card game, quite often I'll find the opponent has like a Pokemon EX, and we haven't had EXs in how many sets? Like, it was X and Y, I believe, when the last EXs were in. Sun and Moon introduced GXs, and for Sword and Shield introduced Pokemon V and VMAX. So I'm going to go ahead and play Hop, just a simple 3 cards being drawn. We got another basic for the bench. Metal Energy on Zacian. Yeah, this one might actually be a little bit more worrisome. I'm going to done. This is not a good lead for hitting us with fumbles. Well, that kind of helped. My hand wasn't great. Thank you, Grayson. I mean, this isn't great either. As a whole, sees a little bit of lag. Does anybody else see lag happening on the stream? Normally, I get an indicator saying when there's like detects if there's a problem. I'm not seeing that myself. All right, let's do a whopping 10. There's no metal energy, of course. You know what I should have done? Put more of my energy onto nose points because it is weak to fighting. Alright, desperate times call for desperate measures. Help me with the research, Professor. What do we find? We gotta get something here. We got at least another basic. Well, we can use this now. Metal Saucer, attack metal energy, 2-hour delirium. Yeah. Try this. Yeah, I had a feeling it wouldn't help with it. Let's tackle for a whopping 20 due to weakness. Oh, look, and again, they're throwing me a bone. They're not attacking. Okay. Good, because we got another nose pass here. I'm going to start powering up for the rolling tackle on our second one. Let's do a standard tackle on our first one. Okay, Sailor Pika says, yeah, there was a little bit of lag for a few seconds as well. Hopefully it won't be too bad. If it does get too bad, since this is just like a casual, no stress stream, sort of, we might just call her there, but hopefully things are okay. At least the internet itself is working. Unfortunately, if you were following recently, you know that I had some internet problems. Just a piece of equipment just up and crashed on us. We're gonna home the claws. That's all we got to do. Work with right now. Oh wait! It says, yeah, when they use Lightning Slam, they can't use that next turn. Okay, so we'll do 90 minus 20. We can get the knockout with our Galarian Meowth doing the math correctly in my head. Alright, at least there's that one down. All those experience shares taking all that energy onto the other Pokemon. We have a Voltorb coming up now. Actually, never mind, we got an Electrode. If I could get, never mind. Wait! Oh, that is enough, guys. If we could get a Galarian Berserker, could have done something there. but we're gonna go ahead and get some energy for Nose Path. We're gonna play Dan once again. We're gonna call for. I'm gonna go Scissors. Oh, wait, what? Oh, it was a draw. Paper. Great Ball, help us out here. What do we got? We do have Probopass. Now, we have weakness advantage on this right now. If I evolve, I actually gain resistance, let's call it negative. Heavy Impact, 120, minus the 20, so we're still going to get the knockout, and I'd rather have more HP. Actually, that's good too, because this Zapdos is resistant to fighting, so at least it's neutral to our Probopass right now. Let's go ahead and Heavy Impact. KO. That mine is going to snag another lightning energy from the KO'd Electrode, but that is okay with me, because it's not going to probably do too much to us. So, how many folks out there regularly play with theme decks in the online game? Hey, that's what I was talking about, EX right there. I want to get another fighting type if I can. I can, actually. Let's get Pokekid and find us a Nosepass. Not that would probably do a lot to it. Let me check the attacks. Headlock can do 60 or 30 plus Paralyze. Voltage Rush does 150, which is a knockout. We need 3 energy. I'm gonna try to start doing some damage to that first. Let's try the Pokemon Catcher. Fails anyway. Alright, no big deal. We're just gonna go ahead and heavily impact this mining. Get that off the field. Tie up the game at 3 prizes apiece. Probopass. Okay, I'll keep you in mind, but I do want to try to keep that fighting type, so we have some type advantage. Look, another Thundurus EX. Yay, that's gonna be fun. At least we only have to knock out one of them. Like, once we get the mining down, only one knockout to get the game, because it's gonna be 2 prizes. Alright, Hop, help us out here. We got another Galarian Meowth. We got Switch, that's gonna come in handy. We're gonna go ahead and play the Metal Saucer. Give this to our Meowth. Give this to Nosepass. Let's get this knockout here. Heavy Impact. Boom. Alright. Now it comes down to destroying one of these Thundurus EXs. Unless Zapdos comes up. Yes, okay. So, they could get Paralysis or 60 damage. There's the Paralysis. But we have that Switch. Okay. I don't think you're going to help us here too much bit of against the electric types, or lightning types, technically. We're going to switch to Nosepass. We're going to toss that a Metal Energy. Let's play Dan once again. How many Dans are in here? Look at Rock. Look at Rock. Look at Rock. Paper. Thank you. I wonder if that's a tell, if the game kind of locks into one thing. Okay. Straight up, just go for the Rolling Tackle for your next 100 damage. 70 HP remaining, which means if they do take us out, we do have the backup here, but look at this. Nosepass! Gets that win right there, alright. So that is 3 down with 9 to go. But again, yeah, so for anyone that uses the theme decks out there, what is one of your favorite theme decks that you've played in Pokemon TCG Online? I've got quite a few. There's some I did mention, I think the last one that we did, there was a fairy type deck, Enchanted Echo from back in the X and Y series. Wasn't great, you know. I find that one just so awkward trying to get all your resources. But there's been some pretty decent ones. Of course, everybody knows the Mock Strike theme deck. We talked about that, I believe, the last time too, and a lot of fun that comes with that. But it's definitely an effective deck, and I can't blame people when they use it. I can also not blame myself when I choose not to play against it because I just don't want to get destroyed. I'm going to save time. I'm not going to lose. I'm going to get to the next match ASAP. Alright, I think I could just go straight up speed. You know what? I'm going to Windfall. I want to Pokemon Catcher first. I'll Windfall. Now, do you want to do this? You'll have fewer cards. Yes, I want to do this because the cards I have aren't helping me that much. At least I get an energy back, I'll be happy. I have 3 energies back, and at least another basic Pokemon. Okay, so we don't have any fire types to make use of the weakness. But how is everybody doing tonight? I haven't even spoken to you guys. I've been playing the game. How are you all feeling tonight? I myself am feeling pretty okay. Tired, because as I said, I did 2 lap arounds the neighborhood. 6 kilometers apiece for getting my Pokemon and Pokemon Go all walked out for the day. A lot of these metal types over here could have high retreat costs, so I'm going to go ahead and power up into Probo Pass and give it an energy. I'm going to attempt a speed attack. Alright, not bad. Now what is this here? I forgot. Each metal Pokemon can't be affected by special conditions, so that's going to help me. I've got plenty of metal types here. Yeah, I walked my Weavile and Slowbro for today. I'm getting them close to those best friends, or best buddies. Just for the added extra damage, in case the retreat costs are not that high, I'm going to go ahead and attach the Probo Pass. I'll play you next turn, Professor's Research. Now, I wonder too, notice how it has, so Professor's Research is the card name, with in lighter text, Professor Magnolia. I wonder if they're going to eventually have Professor's Research for every upcoming professor in the main series, and just put their professor name at the end. That would be kind of interesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and throw this on there. We're going to go ahead and Professor's Research. Magnolia tosses our stuff, gives us a whole fresh new hand. We see a Galarian, Meowth, we've got a Tranquil as well. We've got a couple of Sonias, and she's the assistant, right, of Magnolia. Alright, the odds are against us. Give me 3 damage counters. Kind of had to expect that. But if we can land one more hit, we'll be able to take this Horn Edge again. Okay, so she can find basics. I got plenty of energy. Nothing helps with the weakness, as I said, against those metal types. Let's just go and grab Zacian and Nosepass. We got Zacian here. I'm going to put Nosepass. Start powering that up. Can we land this hit? Nah, the odds are still against us, but now we're on even playing field. Which means I should definitely flip the heads, right? That's how that works. Okay, Great Ball, what do you... Well, here's a little thing. So technically, I've got how many cards in deck? 27 cards. You could say there's like, 10 energy in there. There's a certain percentage of energy versus... Or let's say Pokemon, for example. Certain percentage of Pokemon versus the overall card. So if I play the Great Ball now, I have whatever the odds are. But if I play Sonia and grab 2 basic energy, that lowers the deck count, but the Pokemon count stays the same. So technically, my chances of finding a Pokemon in the top 7 cards has now increased when I use Great Ball. So a lot of times when you're playing the card game, it comes down to what order you play your cards. Many people probably are aware of that, but in case you're not, if you have like a limited search like that Great Ball, you want to try to minimize every other card in the deck to give you more options of that Great Ball finding more possible Pokemon for you to get. Whereas if you play Sonia, she searches your entire deck. That's a way to get excess cards out of the way. Alright, come on, speed attack! First KO goes to the Professor. We got ourselves a Galarian Meowth. Can we get the win? I'm going to probably retreat the Palucci now, because it's done its job. We are good to start tearing through with our Probo Pass. What's everyone think of Probo Pass, by the way? I think it's an awesome design. I don't know what everyone else thinks. I've heard some people don't like it, but how can you not like Probo Pass? It is awesome. It's funny, I've mentioned before, I used to write stories on one of my older websites, my own Pokemon adventures through the different regions. And at one point, excuse me, one of my Team Rocket characters was going to get a Nosepass. And I think I chose that before we even knew, Gen 4 Probo Pass. I might have actually known about it, now that I think about it, but either way, he was going to get a Probo Pass on his team, and I'm like, I can't pass up a Probo Pass. Pass up. It's too neat looking. And it's similar in a way to kind of like wheezing, where wheezing has like an extra coughing, wheezing coming out the side of it. These mini noses that hover around Probo Pass, they look like a pre-evolution to Nosepass, don't you think? And I wonder, will we ever see such a thing in the world of Pokemon? I've got 20 cards in the deck. I'm not going to start playing Hop to get any extra cards. I'm just going to go ahead and start getting knockouts. I know 20 cards in the deck is still, you're not in any danger of decking out anytime soon. Although, I was looking at some of the other cards, some of the tag teams. There is a Mega Sableye and Tyranitar tag team GX card where, I forget the name of the attack, but it says, it's the GX attack. It says if you have, I think, 10 extra energy attached to this Pokemon, not only do you do the damage that the attack does, but discard the top 15 cards of the opponent's deck. That is pretty brutal. You're taking out 1/4 of their entire deck with that GX attack. That's crazy. So like Pika says, I love Probopass. It has a unique design. I definitely agree with that. And Isaac Wolf says, he's alright. You won't mind use one for a compass. Yeah, well, what's really cool in Pokemon Go is, I didn't even know this, but my cousin told me that when Nosepass appears on the map, it automatically turns so its nose is pointing north. Now, if you've never noticed that, next time you see a Probopass appear as you're walking around, watch for that, because it's going to point north. It will look to you when you tap on it, but it's kind of a neat little extra hidden feature they did. So, I lied. What I'm going to do is grab one of our code cards right now. Only 4 victories. I'm going to do one at 4, one at 8, once when we're done. So, let's... Oh, and also, a little reminder for anyone else out there who is a member of the channel. I'm still looking to get the November TCG code cards out to the members, but I don't have access to do that until I get email addresses and such. So if you're watching this during the stream, or watching this after the stream, just send me an email. You can find my email on the About tab of the channel. Just let me know if you are a member, what your member name is, your Pokemon TCG Online name, your email, and your Pokemon Go name, so I can make sure you get all of those monthly perks that I've said that you'll be getting for joining up. Alright, so, a little stack of codes here. I'm going to shuffle them up. I'm going to put this in the chat. Make sure I get this good shuffle. So, I also got to wait a good 15 seconds for the delay, I think. So, we're going to get a code for an Ancient Origins booster from the X and Y series. And I said in the chat, where is my... There it is. I was like, where's my cursor? Okay, give me a sec. I didn't pre-type these, as I usually say I should. Type it in now for sure. So, again, as I said previously, hopefully in these somewhat troubling and uncertain times, everyone's doing relatively well and enjoying life as it is to be enjoyed. Okay, so Ancient Origins Booster. Whoever grabs that code in the chat first gets themselves a booster pack Pokemon TCG Online. Alright, let's take down 4 more opponents, and I'll send another code card in. I'm going to do it on the screen next time, so prepare for that. No copy paste for that, you gotta type as fast as you can. Alright, Brittany, to the fight. So, she's got fire Pokemon. It's not going to bode well. Oh, okay, the opponent had no bases. I thought that was me, and I saw Hawlucha, like, what are you talking about? So, she has fire. Oh, that's really bad. Fire is good against our type, and they, like electric type, lightning type, resists our metal types. So this is going to be an interesting match. Hopefully we'll do okay. So normally I don't take the mulligan cards because it's not, the opponent's fault that they didn't have a basic. But in this case, since it's computer, I will bully it. We're going to... Oh, that's not great. We're weak to lightning. We'll give the energy to Hawlucha regardless, and that's all we can do. First turn. Attack. Let's hope they don't have any lightning energy. Because if not, we're at least going to be able to... Oh, good. They don't. Fire energy. Ah, that hurt charm. Gotta kind of hope for a Galarian Berserker. Hey, I think I know a way to find one. Of course, it does resist, but if we can at least get some good flips on the coins for Claude here, we could get a KO. I'm gonna put you down. Bit of. Hit the microphone, I apologize. So I want to win. Not. I'm gonna use the speed attack. We're only gonna do 10 because of that hard check. But if we can at least get one more hit on it. What I was about to say was, if we could get one more hit, only one flip of heads would be needed for Galarian Berserker to do the damage. Apparently that's not going to be a thing now, is it? Evolution into Electivire kind of stopped that. I'm gonna, sorry Dan, we're gonna toss you away. Magnolia, help! I need energies! Got a couple. Okay, we also got Zacian. What can we do more? Well, if we do Smashing Edge, we need time to get the energy built up, but that would be a one-hit KO once we get this down to one more damage count. And we have ways of Sonya to get access to more basic energy, so I'm going to start powering up the Zacian. Alright, speed attack, do another 10. We are about to lose you, though. Unless we didn't lose you. Okay. Okay. So this is perfect. I'm going to play you right now, Sonya. And again, another little feature, or a little trick to do. Since what you want to do is, I'm using her to get 2 basic energy out, because that's going to limit how much basic energy is in the deck, so your chances of drawing just a basic energy on your next turn has now gone down by 2, for example. So, I used to be resistant to the idea of using, like, say, Professor's Letters, Ultra Balls, getting everything out too soon if you can't use it, but I realized, no, wait, you want to get as much out of the deck as you can, so that you draw better at the top or at the start of your turn. The only downside is if you do all of your resources, like your items, to get your cards in the end, if the opponent plays like a red card or a hen, it's going to shuffle all back in, so not only do you not have what you need, you don't have the resources, like the item cards, to get what you need. But that's the thing with Pokemon TCG. You never know what the opponent's going to play, you just got to roll with the punches, basically. Alright, let's go ahead, Zacian, let's take this thing down. Hopefully flip our heads to keep our energy. Rats. Wait! Did you heal? Did you heal? I must have missed something. That's not great. However, I do have options. Let's go with Trouble Pass. Energy, we're going to switch. I must have done the math wrong. I thought we had that. Alright, let's do Gravitational Drop, which does get KO, fortunately. I wasn't doing any math there, but... Oh, wait, I messed up. I forgot Resistance to Metal. Right, I said that earlier. Alright. And no Fire Energy, which is good. They have, like, no Fire Energy anywhere. That, I'm not complaining about. That's going to do not enough for a KO. It's going to only do 7 altogether. But it is more reliable than Claudette with the heavy impact, so I'm going to keep powering that up. Gravitational Drop, let's at least do a lot of good damage there. Let's see if we can... Well, that's going to hurt. So, okay, right now, Gravitational Drop does get the knockout, so I'm going to start powering up the Galarian Berserker. Useful? Not super useful at the moment. Well, you could get us a new hand of cards if need be. So, Alicia takes to the field, out of the bench, actually. We get a knockout on Magmar, take out a prize card, we find another Metal Energy, we see something with no energy just yet. However, we can at least attach this, get the knockout. We're going to play Hop, grab ourselves another 3. Can't play any of it. Let's go for the Heavy Impact. 3 prizes remaining. They got 5. Now, if they get 1 Fire Energy, either of these can... Well, they didn't, first of all, but I think they got the knockout. Big hit. Let's see if we can find Tranquil. Tranquil, but are there Unpheasants? No Unpheasant. That's unpleasant. Might find it from the prize cards, however. Okay, let's give this to our Galarian Berserker. Get the knocker with the impact. See what the prizes have in store for us. See, I don't do this much talking when I'm playing this on my own, but there's days I'm just going through this and I'm like, you know, I could do this hanging out with you folks. I'm like, why not do that? As I say, it might be boring because it's not as interactive. Like, I'm reading the chat and everything, but like, as far as gameplay, it's just me throwing stuff up. I will say, though, I do have plans soon for another live stream playthrough series I'm going to do. And the idea is it's not going to be Pokemon, actually. It's going to be a different game. Mind-blowing. But watch for that probably starting not next week, but maybe the week after. Okay, so we have Grass and Dark. Our metal types will resist grass in this one. So let us lead with Palucha. So I can get another answer card. Yeah, I'm going to probably play Sonia for the basic Pokemon. Put them down, and then I'll use Windfall. Do that. Sonia, find me 2 basics, please. I want to find Meowth. Let's get Zacian. It's a Zacian theme deck. I haven't even used Zacian hardly at all. Meowth, Zacian. Let's go with the 2 speed attack sticks. I said, no, I need more cards. Windfall. Grab me 5 fresh ones, if you please, Lucha. That ain't bad. We got us Probopass. We got us Pokekid, Great Ball. I like that. I might even Windfall again, because that's going to empty out our hand. Pokeball is played, they get a rebound, which is weak to, well, it's weak to fighting. However, I think the damage that Probopass does is good regardless of the weakness. Let's go ahead and evolve up. I will, power you up? No, because for 3 energy, Probopass also does 120 as Smashing Edge, but we don't risk losing the energy. Alright, Pokekid. So what I'm actually going to do here, I'm going to play the Great Ball first because there are X number of Pokemon in the deck. If I play Pokekid first, I'm taking one out, lessening the chance of getting a Pokemon in the top 7. So we'll do the Great Ball, see what we find. We got a... Do I have a Meowth down? Yes, I do. Galarian Berserker, we'll grab that. Evolve Meowth on the bench. We'll play Pokekid now. Might as well get a Pidove. Give me some Tranquil next turn. And I'm just going to do the speed attack. I want to use that Tranquil next turn. Sailor says, this isn't boring. You're enjoying watching the battles and helps keep your mind off other things. As I said, that's kind of why I wanted to do this. Just, if nothing else, pass the time, just hang out together, and possibly encourage you folks if you want to jump in and play some TCG Online as well. I might not do the, I had an idea where I was going to go through a tournament with this. I don't know, I probably won't tonight, because there's a lot of downtime in between the different rounds. I mean, there can be, depending on how long the other players take their turns. But, I don't know, maybe I will go through the tournament just to show you... Ow! God, that does more damage if I have damage already. But, we're going to get the win. But, just to show you the rewards you can get for doing the tournaments. Alright, heavy impact. There's 6 down, I think. We're halfway through. We're halfway there. Only 180 damage done that time. So that gives us, 6 of 12 wins. So, halfway mark. It's all downhill from here. Although, I shouldn't say. I was going to say, sometimes things get harder towards the end. I don't really find it does. Like, there's some earlier people, CPU opponents that are tougher than some of the later ones. Especially when the opponent has only one Pokemon in play and you can one-shot it. That's the best way, isn't it? Yeah, Water and Dark. So Dark is weak to fighting. I'm gonna lead with that. Darkness type. Just so many different names in from main series Pokemon TCG. Alright, again, as per usual, the most Pokemon are possible in the deck right now. We're gonna click Great Ball, find ourselves a Hawlucha. A basic, just to put down onto the bench. Do I want to get a Probopass? Because I have Pokekid here. I I do definitely want to attach. Well, I'm gonna play Poke Kid. What do I want to grab? Might as well go with... I'll get Zacian. Again, we've hardly seen it do anything. We'll put it down right there. We're going for the tackle of 20 damage, thanks to weakness. It's too bad Professor Kukui is not in these current team decks, because you gotta love doing that extra 20 damage while also drawing 2 cards. Right? A simple bite for 20. We'll get promo pass anyway. Actually, this is good. We're going to evolve the promo pass. It's gravitational drop. We'll get the KO. 10 damage plus 30 more because 1 retreat cost. Let's play a hop, grab another few cards. We find a great ball. Toss that out there. What do I have in play? Zacian. So let's grab a Meowth. Put you onto the bench. And gravitational drop, if you please, for 40 damage. Now, the Yveltal has that Oblivion Wing, so it can bring back that discarded energy. Okay, now, we got Berserker. Very nice. We'll play Dan, just because we got Dan. Every time I say that, I think of a Dan from Game Grumps. So we can get the knockout with Gravitational Drop. I'll get the Berserker powered up right now. Nice whopping 70, I believe, yes. Only Yveltal didn't have 130 HP. We could one-shot with our Heavy Impact. So since we can't one-shot, I might as well just do Gravitational Drop for 70. 70 next turn as well. There's our little Pidove. Not bad. We're gonna hop around. I'll grab the Nose Pass for potential super effective against the Darkness types. Gravitational Drop for the 70 damage. Now, do they have a potion of some sort? That's a good question. We see a... what is that? Proper Rock on the bench now. Why are you giving it to that? You should give it to your Darkness type. But I'm not going to complain about getting a potentially easier win. Alright, let's go ahead and take down the legendary Yveltal. Hello to Damon. How's it going today, buddy? We're just doing a little bit of casual Pokemon TCG for the evening. As I said, just a nice place to come, relax, hang out, and enjoy some Pokemon TCG, and not think about too much else that's going on in the world right now, which could be a pretty stressful thing. I'm going to get some basic energy just to draw them out of the deck, so I don't top deck as many as possible. And I'm just going to do the old Heavy Impact. Now, what bothers me with this is Amnesia. Actually... that's fine. As long as you don't knock me out, no matter what attack you hit me with, or whatever attack you block with Amnesia, yes, I can still knock you out. So, either Gravitational Drop would have done 30 times 3 for the retreat cost plus 10, which is 100, or, well, I guess we're going to go with that then. Heavy Impact would have done 120. It's pretty good. You should get into this game again. I mean, if you feel like it, it's always free to download if you don't turn it to download. I myself kind of lost track of it partway through Sun and Moon, and I'm just kind of now rolling back into Pokemon TCG Online. And it's still cool, still fun. There's new things to consider. They have taken... what is it? So, Pokemon that were represented by Poison Pokemon that were represented by Psychic type in the card game are now represented by Darkness type cards. And some Darkness type Pokemon are weak to Grass, which represents Bug as well in TCG. So I still remember when we first discovered that at one of our pre-releases, like one person got a knockout, I've got no basics, and he was looking at the numbers and he's like, oh, actually you're knocked out even more because you're weak to Grass. And it was like, I think like a Pangoro or something. No, it was Obstagoon. And then we all looked, we're like, how is Obstagoon weak to Grass? And I'm trying to figure it out, and I'm just like, and then I clued in. I think I saw a Scyther. I'm like, must be Bug type. Darkness, or Dark Pokemon are weak to Bugs. This is going to be an interesting matchup. Fighting and Lightning. Let's leave with Hawlucha. Let's bench Hawlucha. Let's bench a Nose Pass. Let's bench a Nose Pass. And we're good. You're in college now, by the way. Okay, how's it going? What kind of courses are you taking, and what is your major sign of interest? This does not help that much. I'm gonna grab a Pidove, though. Okay, so they're leading with an lightning type. Okay, I'm taking the first turn, but I can't attack. No, okay. Wow. I mean, if we just get 2 surprise attacks off, then we can take down the Helioptile. Unless they next turn have themselves a Heliolisk for evolution, that's gonna hurt. Ouch. But at least one more hit like that, they won't take us down just yet. Come on, Dan. Help me out with a rock. Yes! Alright, that's good. I'm not gonna play you just yet there, kiddo. I'll hang on to you. I'm going to charge up a Nose Pass. Speed attack 30. Don't evolve. Don't evolve. Let me get the hit. Don't. Okay, that's gonna get a fighting type Pokemon, actually. I was gonna say, don't draw out the Heliolisk. Alright. That's good. So we can at least take down Helioptile. Let's get Nose Pass powered up. We're going to play Hop and get Tranquil's not bad. We got a Zacian as well. Bench you and go with the speed attack to 30. So I got no energy in play right now. Not looking terrible at the moment. You're in the Programmer Analyst program at NBCC. What does that entail, I wonder? I myself, as for some of you that have been following, earlier this year graduated from 3D animation. Currently waiting for the pandemic to go away so that I can start trying to find some sort of future with what I've learned. That's the thing. That's a kind of a good thing though with the, if there is a good thing about the pandemic, is that a lot of careers have now gone to like work from home. So I might not even need to travel to find some sort of possible future in that field. Okay, now I'm gonna probably start powering up the next Nose Pass, hopefully Probo Pass, as we draw cards and we get not a lot of help, but speed attack. You plan on using the course as a stepping stone to help lead into your goal of becoming a gaming developer. Actually, that's kind of, you know, what I might lead into as well, because, you know, games, of course, there's a lot of 3D aspects to them. So who knows, we might be working on a project together sometime. And it's hard to explain. Yeah, I mean, when I saw the name, Programmer Analyst, I'm like, I can't even really think what that would be. So I guess I would understand. It's kind of hard to explain. Alright, that gets a KO on the Pokemon Chapter. Got another hop. How many hops are in there? We're already going through 2 and there's another one. I guess, well, in the past, theme decks have usually had maybe 3 of a card. But this one seems to have a plenty amount of the same thing. Like Dan, there's a lot of Dans in this as well. Alright, might as well send up Nose Pass. Hopefully we'll get an energy. Well, we don't see it, but we do see Hop. Are you really serious? Alright, well, in that case, since we didn't get what we needed, I'm going to put down Meow. Yes. I'll play Switch with Probo Pass up there. I could do the catcher. I'm going to wait. I'm going to just Heavy Impact for a power of 100, so the 20 resistance. As soon as I get this win, assuming it comes quickly, and I'm going to send another cold card, and that one's going to go on screen. Stop red carding me! I want my cards! That's not the terriblest thing ever. I'm going to play the Metal Saucer. Grab that, throw it onto... I want to say, you're not really pulling your weight here, Zacian. You haven't really done much of anything. Then again, I guess Berserker hasn't either. Here you go, Zacian, have this. Throw that on you as well. I'm going to play the Professor Magnolia's Research. See what we got ourselves into. Good enough. Heavy Impact. We've got a really good gaming laptop now for this gaming. So, give didn't see it happen. Oh, you said you still remember timing out every time you face me in this game. Oh, so okay, so we timed out. You didn't see it because the computer or the laptop you were using wouldn't show you that. I see. I don't remember the timers, but I will take your word for it. It's unfortunate, an unfortunate way to go. Maybe that's a Berserker. I'm just gonna go for the heavy impact. We're just gonna get one more KO. Yeah, I've gotten a few actual wins during timeouts. What was really weird too, I went into a... Oh, that's gonna hurt. Not terribly bad, but bad enough. Alright, heavy impact. KO. I did a tournament today, one of the events, and immediately when the first match began, I got the win. Like, the person just forfeited. I'm like, why would you spend the event tickets and then just forfeit before the battle even began? I don't get it. Rogue is asking, how do you play Pokemon cards online? So if you go to Pokemon.com, the main Pokemon page, at the top there'll be a few different tabs, and one of them is TCG. Trading card game, I think it says it all spelled out. Go there, and there should be... You know what I'm going to do? I don't even know. I'm going to try to see if I can find that for you. One sec. Because I like to spread the fun of Pokemon if I can. Bear with me here, folks. In fact, if anyone else is watching this, this will be a good, informative such and such for you. Okay. So where is my XSplit? Boom, there we go. I'm going to attempt to do something crazy. We're going to go for the window. We're going to go with... Where is this? Is this working? What is this? Hang on, hang on. That's it, isn't it? I know this is way slow. No, that's not it. Where is it? I don't understand. I did the thing. Okay, screen capture. I want to do this. There it is. Okay, hang on. Now, this is the internet. So, just right up here, trading card game. Click here. In fact, I'm doing this to sort of remind myself too, because I haven't come here for quite a while. Let's give you all your information. Learn how to play the Pokemon TCG. We already know that. But how do you do this? How do you do this? Does anyone remember how to find the game? Okay, let's click here. Learn how to play the Pokemon TCG. You know how to do things. Parts of the Pokemon card. Okay. There, right here. Okay, so play the Pokemon TCG Online. So this section down here, you want to click Learn More, and this should take you to a page to download. Yeah, right here. Play the Pokemon TCG Online. Download and start playing. So you click that. Does it start a download? Don't know. I don't want to mess up any of the screen, but follow those steps, and this big window right here, this big picture, that should get you where you're going to get Pokemon TCG Online download. And then from there, they have like some tutorials that you can follow, and just ways to learn how to play the game and stuff. Alright, so, right now, well, you're welcome, Rogue. Alola to Dazzling Shell, and Damon says scroll to the very top. Okay, so yeah, I think we did find what we were looking for. Why do I... What is it? What is this? Why is there a second window? Be gone. Okay. Good. Alright, now, I'm going to throw another code card your way. Shuffle up this little stack here. This one is going to go in the screen under the webcam. As soon as I draw one out, this one is going to be for a Sun and Moon Guardians Rising booster pack. Again, gotta keep your eye out for that top Lele 2X. Okay, is this the one? I think this is the code screen. I'm gonna type it in. Bear with me. Here's something that gets a decent card. Again, as I say, the Tapu Lele GX is always a decent one. Bear with me as I'm not on screen. I'm leaning over to make sure. I always hold the card up to the screen so I can look back and forth, make sure it's all good. Alright, ready yourselves in 3, 2, 1, and boom. There is a code for Guardians Rising. Yeah, that's accurate. Alright, whoever can type that in first in Pokemon TCG Online in the redeem gifts section. You have an enter code here, yada blah 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 blah. And then you just hit submit code, get yourself a possible decent set of or booster pack cards. Alright, back to the trainer challenge. Mick versus my metal deck. He's a fire type. Wish me luck, everybody. Dazzling Shell says, during your investigation of recent Pokemon Go videos, you so far think you found 3 or 4 of the mysterious Dragon Balls. The one at number 107 was pretty sneaky. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to remember what I mean, again, I don't know where they are. I need you folks to tell me, which is the whole point of the, Professor Chaz needs your help. In fact, what we're going to do, just a little reminder to everybody, even though you're probably tired of seeing it, I've got to find, where is it? I got to pause our music for a sec, because we'll be back after this brief commercial break.
Professor Chaz needs your help. The 7 Dragon Balls have been spotted in his city.
I gotta get those Dragon Balls.
Watch through Professor Chaz's past several Pokemon Go videos
Ever since around episode 106.
to find the hidden Dragon Balls. When you think you found one, make a note. Episode number, timestamp, a visual description. Then, when your list is complete, email it with your name to dotmancomics@gmail.com with the title Dragon Ball Contest. For every correct sighting, up to 6, 1 per hidden Dragon Ball, you'll earn 1 entry into a random draw for a grand prize pack. The draw will take place on November 13th, 2020. The grand prize winner will receive 5 online booster packs of Pokemon TCG Sword and Shield Vivid Voltage, 10 randomly assorted Pokemon TCG Online code cards, a month of daily gifts in Pokemon Go, a bound copy of Dotman Comics Chapter 5, and a bonus mystery prize to be revealed at a later date. 5 runner-ups will receive 5 Pokemon TCG Online code cards and a week of daily gifts in Pokemon Go. Good luck, trainers.
Wrong scene again. How long have we been streaming for anyway? It feels like it's only been a half hour, but I think it's been like at least an hour, hasn't it? Wow, the time flies when you're having fun. Where's my music? I want my music back. Boom. Alright. Find a code and just warp it off screen. Because I think someone should have gotten it by now. Now where's my chat window? I can't see what you're saying. Alright, there we go. Alright, so again, I gotta kind of go back and remind myself where, not remind myself, see, first of all, firsthand, where you found a Dragon Ball for me. That's what I meant to say. But that, obviously, it's all sort of like a game of contest thing. It was fun just trying to find the right angles and stuff. So, I'm not going to say too much. I don't want to spoil any secrets. But again, that little advertisement commercial thing, just a reminder that next Friday, which is Friday the 13th, did I plan that? I didn't plan that, did I? I don't know. But anyway, Friday the 13th, that's when we're going to see everyone who has submitted an entry for that contest you just saw, and see who wins the grand prize pack. And just to let you know, I'm not going to announce what that secret prize is just yet, and it's going to take a little while to actually get the prize pack sent out, so it's building up to something. We'll just leave it at that. It's going to be a little bit of a sneaky surprise. Alright. That being said, let us begin this match versus Nick. So, our metal types are not going to be the best to work with. So I think we're going to put all of our eggs into Pidup's basket. Or rather, Tranquil and Unpheasant's basket. I'm going to grab that Tranquil right now. Can't use it just yet, of course. But we're going to speed attack. Hopefully we'll take down this Torchic before too long. Oh, and Rogue has dropped a little code in the chat if you folks want to help yourselves to that one. Thank you very much, Rogue. Much appreciated. This thing just evolved on us. That's not appreciated. That hurt. That was a heads. Come on. We'll drop you. We're going to put Tranquil down. I'm going to play the Pokemon Catcher. Actually, actually work this time. They're going to grab the torch and bring that up, just to slow down their damage against me. I got to play a Windfall. Get better hand of cards. Let's see. Great Ball could help us. Perhaps. Dazzling Shell says, it's hard to say for certain. You're looking at the whole video for 106. You think you don't see it, but you may have an idea. So again, yeah, there's still plenty of time. You got at least a whole week for anyone who wants to go through and keep checking other videos. I want to get an Unpheasant. But the most important thing, hopefully, if those of you folks who are participating in that scavenger hunt, that you're having fun doing so. Alright, let's go ahead and Windfall again. Damon says, can't remember the login for the game. Oh, and Rose says, welcome. Again, much appreciated for sharing the code card and the fun with more players. Is there an option for, forgot password? There must be a way to retrieve your password for the online game. I want to evolve you. You're gonna be weak to fire. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna play Dan. Come on, help us out. We're gonna go for scissors. How dare you go for rock, Mick? So let's go ahead and you. I will evolve one Probopass. I'm gonna go for speed attack. I don't want to play more of these energies that we're shuffling them away. And yeah, Rogue says if your email is connected to your account, that could be a way to retrieve it. And if so, hopefully that would be the way to do it. I'm going to speed attack. Hopefully we'll get something on the prize cards to help us snag a Unpheasant. Metal Saucer. We don't have any metal energy discarded, so it's not great. We're gonna get Flamethrower. Don't you play the Battle Reporter? Oh. No, stop healing! No! Okay, 90 HP. It might come down to using our Probopass, but for the moment, I'm going to... Gotta sacrifice poor little bit of. Sorry, must be done. Yeah, because that was bad. Well... do this now. Metal Saucer, give this to our Probopass. Play one from hand. Switch into Probopass. I'm not dropping you, you're weak to fire. And you've been useless thus far, is awesome. Heavy Impact. Alright, one of their big threats. That Venusaur is such an annoying, you must have 4 of those in the deck, because I don't know how many times Venusaur suddenly popped out of nowhere. Oh, turn 2. And Rogue has to go. Okay, well, thanks for popping in, Rogue. Thanks for that code. And again, yeah, feel free to go look into getting Pokemon TCG Online and having some fun with it. We just got paralyzed. That ain't fun. That ain't fun at all. Great ball. Let's get, since we don't have a Meowth yet to evolve Berserker, we're gonna go with Meowth. Don't know if I want to bench you yet, though. I need to find an Unpheasant. Well, let's hedge our bets. Let's get a fighting type power. Just gonna take the side bolt damage, another 40. Dazzling Shell says, another news, you have the Super Rocket Radar once more. You can challenge Team Go Rocket Boss, but his middle Pokemon can be weak to fighting or ice. Yeah, when I beat him, as you saw in the video, it was the Kangaskhan. Let me get some more basics. And he can have a Garchomp, I know that. The last time I fought him... He's too basic. The last time I fought him, he had Garchomp as his middle Pokemon, and that thing can be a beast, but if it helps, I did find my Abomasnow was really good. We had, I think, Powder Snow was the fast move, and Energy Ball was the charge move. Or no, I think I gave him a second charge move just to deal with that Garchomp. But Energy Ball is good because it can lower the the defense of the Pokemon that you're battling. Alright, let's go for the Heavy Impact once again. We're just going to basically Heavy Impact into these things. Try to drop them as quick as possible. But good luck for getting the Shadow Mewtwo, which will be his final Pokemon. Okay, this is not looking too bad. We're doing okay-ish. Should attach energy before I attack. And well, let's not go overkill. Wait. Okay. Yeah, this will just do 100. I don't want to destroy it. I want to knock it out. Boom. So, Damon says you're going to have to create a new account, which means you lost Nihilego GX. Well, again, if you can, try to look into a way to retrieve the account. And if not, then, unfortunately, that is how things probably have to go. I got an idea. And Rogue says you're going to subscribe to watching videos. Oh, awesome. Thank you very much. I think, yeah, I should have them set up. I got the alerts now. I've got sounds for the alerts too, so if anybody subscribes, super chats, or joins as a channel member, there should be a nice, obvious pop-up on the screen, so that even I probably shouldn't miss it. I think I'm just going to go all out. We're going to Professor's Research. I want my Probo Pass. Give me a Probo Pass. Yeah, there we go. Boom. Probo Pass. So now we'll do another heavy impact. Bust. Get the prize, and I think we're gonna win this. Whatever they send up, that can only do 40 after weakness. Don't have Blacksmith. Good. Blacksmith would have given this Mag Cutter 2 more fire energy, and they would have destroyed us. Unfortunately, ain't happening. Alright, that was the scary one, this guy with the fire types. That is 9 down, 3 more to go. We're into Rika. Did we fight you? We fought you! How'd you get back up here? This is like when you're fighting, what is it? Piston Honda in Punch-Out for the NES. You beat him, but then in the later circuit, he's there again. How did he surpass you? He didn't beat you. Why am I fighting Rika? That's not that worse then, you know. At least we're not weak to the metal types. So how are we gonna do this? So we get to attack on our first turn. What do you do? Well, yeah, that's not bad. Chirp. I like that attack ritual. That's my Pidgeot's name. Look for 2 Pokemon with fighting resistance. So that could be our... Oh, this is actually going to be good. I can use Pokekid for another Pidove, and then this Pidove can find Tranquilon Pheasant. Let's do that. Pokekid for Pidove number 2. Before that, Honedge uses the Metal Sound to confuse us. Let's get those 2 Pokemon that we're talking about. Tranquil. Unpheasant. Thank you. We've hardly seen Unpheasant do anything. But hopefully this will be the time to show off what I can do again. Dazzling Shell says you already have Mewtwo. Oh, you got Mewtwo purified from Rocket Straight to... Oh, right! You had the Pokemon Go Fest too. But you'd like to help the Mewtwo for real this time. So how was it the first time? Did you actually have to fight the Mewtwo, or was it like given to you as a reward along the way? Because I didn't get the Go Fest ticket, so I have no clue how that works. Drop Galarian Meow. Just to get them out of the deck, I'm going to try Chirp again. That's fine. One more hit like that, we're going to drop our Pidove. I need energy line. And Rogue says, if you missed the first code, here it is, +1 more. First code is being repeated. Again, thank you very much. You folks, like, I've got plenty of codes if I need them. Well, for me, I usually use tokens to get the booster packs for myself. I've got so many, like, this what I've been shuffling tonight, that's a small sampling of what I have currently available for channel members and giveaways during the stream here. But this is a small sample of all the codes I've got in boxes back here. So for me, I don't need to use codes, but I do say, you know, anyone in the chat or on the stream, or you're in the stream if you're in the chat, anyone during the stream can help themselves. I'm a crazy kind of person. I'm all about giving stuff away as long as I can afford to do it. Alright, I'm gonna drop out Alicia. How shall we do this? I'm gonna wait. I need energy, so I'm gonna... Oh, so Sailor Piggy says you did have to fight the Mewtwo for the Go Fest research. Okay. So basically, if you had the Go Fest ticket, you've had to fight Shadow Mewtwo twice then, if what I gathered is correct. once during Go Fest, and then again during the Rocket Special Research. Where are my energies, please? I would like them. I'm going to evolve you anyway. Thinking I could retreat and lose this metal energy, which could then let me use the metal saucer on advanced type and weight. It's going to cost me resources and stuff. What I should try to do, if I can get one energy onto a Howdy, I can start doing Windfall. And I think I can get that metal energy onto Howdy by using a Sonia to find a couple of basic energy from the deck. Alright, so that being the case, I'm going to wait on that next turn. I'm going to give this to Probopass this turn. Next turn I'll give that to Howlucha, the other metal energy, to start using Windfall. Dazzling Shell says, I didn't fight Giovanni during Go Fest. You had to wait till a couple months later before you fought him once more. So he had Suicune and Shadow Mewtwo came as, special research reward. And we have Ruger FMJ SR9C, I'm going to call you Ruger, saying, what's up? Not terribly too much. We're doing a little bit of casual Pokemon TCG, or I should say, I am. And everyone who wants to hang out can do so. This is a, as I say, mind-distracting live stream here so that we can get our minds off of potentially other issues in the world. Play the Metal Saucer. And I'm taking one of the pre-built theme decks that you can get in the online game just for a little fun trainer challenge. Just for something to do. It's what I do off-screen most of the time anyway, and I thought might as well do it for some members, some subscribers, and anyone wants to check out some videos. Okay, well, you right now. I think it's time to start heavy dropping on things. I'm going to do the Great Ball right now, so we'll be fine. I get this Probopass. I do have another Nose Pass in hand. Now play the Hawk. Got another few cards. Another energy. Alright. Howlucha, we will retreat into Probopass, and we're just going to start trying to tear our way through with heavy attack. If need be, the Gravitational Drop. Don't see Heatran on the opposing side. Heatran is a pretty hefty retreat cost, so Gravitational Drop would do a lot to that. Wouldn't do much to you. So the heavy impact is the way to go. Unless you confuse me. All good. That's the thing. Some of the computer players, even though Dull Light would be smarter, cause me confusion. Even if their bench is full, they always go for Call for Family. You know, as much as it's like it would be more difficult for the player, I kind of would like them to use more clever strategy. Because I'm the kind of person, I like a challenge. I don't want to have the win anything. But other times when the coin flips are not working, I'm drawing basic energy, they're getting Professor Sycamores and stuff. I'm not that bad with accepting a nice little bonus here. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm going to grab... I don't have another Unfezant, so let's just grab a Galarian Meow. And we're going to heavy impact again, 120. Alright, thanks again, bro, for all the codes and stuff. And yeah, feel free to subscribe and check out more videos when you got some time. And check out Pokemon TCG Online. There's the other ones. It's a pretty fun way to play the game. And you can get free booster packs just by playing too. I'd say, not in a bad way, but it can be pretty addictive at times. Because it's just so easy to get into. Alright, I'm just gonna, well, I'm gonna evolve here first of all, but I'm just gonna start heavy attacking things. We're at the point where I think I can one-shot everything and not have to worry too much about drawing extra cards. The one thing that concerns me is if that Doublade evolves into Aegislash. Hopefully that will not be a thing. So the Metal Link's ability, they're powering up that Doublade. That could be potentially speed. We should be able to do some good damage to it. They haven't even taken a prize yet. We're not really too much of a trouble spot here. David has now created a new account in Pokemon TCG Online. Very nice. Now comes the fun of trying to rebuild your collection. But yeah, a good way to do that, first of all, what I'm doing here. You can get the tokens. Well, okay. What you should do is every day check your challenges, your daily challenges, and see if you can get them accomplished, because that's a good way to get tokens. My favorite thing to do, you can get challenges where somebody says put 10 fire-type Pokemon, fire-type evolutions into play, and that challenge gives you 60 tokens to complete it. And it's not over like one battle, it's cumulative over how many battles it takes you to do it. So you put down 2 in the first battle, you're only going to do 8 from then on. So build up your tokens, possibly get your theme decks if you want to get a whole bunch of cards, or just buy booster packs with your tokens. Now the only downside, those will be trade locked. You can't, trade them for other stuff. But by going through the events, the tournaments, anything you get from there, which could be booster packs, those are tradable, which is very good. So if you build up enough good cards of tradable quality, you can then offer some of them up for, say, that Nihilego GX you're talking about. Alright, got 2 more wins to go. Rogue says, sorry, it was autocorrect. He said, you meant so good luck. Alright, well, thank you for the good luck. Wait a minute. Did I miss? I don't think I did. I just realized, though, quite often I forget to set my chat to the live chat. So it defaults to top chat for some reason, and I've on occasion missed out a comment. Like, for example, Rogue here said earlier you're setting up a Pokemon deck in real life right now. And that's... I like doing that as long as you have a lot of cards to work with. Sometimes if you don't, it's like, I got this really cool card. Like, we've had some, pre-release tournaments where originally you would just get, I think it was 6 random booster packs and just work with what you happen to get out of it. I want to get a Berserker, please. I got a Berserker, please. Nice. Alright. I'm dropping the out there. So, we would get the occasional player that, for example, when the Break Evolutions were in the game, someone got Machop, Machamp, and Machamp Break out of their booster packs. It's like, oh, sweet, nice, the whole line, except they didn't get Machop. So they couldn't use any of those cards in their pre-release tournament. And that must have been pretty annoying. Oh, we're going to get the Nodule with Slash, so I'm going to not evolve just yet, I'm going to evolve Pidove. Let's get this KO, okay. With that resistance, we can take that down. We take this thing down quickly. I don't know. And Rogue has 406 cards exactly. That should be enough to make a decent deck out of it. And I'm not sure how things are going in the world right now with, pandemic and things being closed down and stuff. Look at that bench! Anyway, if you have a Pokemon League at a local, say a game shop or a hobby shop, if there is a league nearby, and you can check the leagues on Pokemon.com, see if there's one near you, you could possibly get some basic energy if you need those. My phone, yes, my phone is yelling at me. I gotta feed my Pokemon in the game, Pokemon Go. We're gonna do our best shot. We're gonna go with the Claw Dagger. We need to flip 2 heads. I don't think we did it. Okay. Don't think we're surviving a hit. This thing, yeah, this thing gets 1 more energy. We're gonna lose our Galarian Berserker, unfortunately. But this only has 20 HP left. Razor Wing could take it out. I'm gonna let this Meowth take the hit. Sadly. Well, we got another Meowth to back it up anyway. So we're gonna start powering up Tranquil. And again, let this take the hit. Guys, Michelle asking, what is my favorite FNAF character? I kinda like, what's his name? Mike Schmidt, I think? He's pretty cool. Oh, as far as the animatronics stuff, I don't know if I have a favorite one. Because, like, I guess in some of the more recent games they've been given personality, but originally they were pretty, like, they're all, like, robots. The way they work, they come at you from different angles and stuff like that, but initially they were all just, like, emotionless robots. So I can't really say I had a particular favorite. I've done this carefully off screen. I'm just gonna feed my slow bro after I get the prize card. But I think, well, a lot of my exposure to Five Nights at Freddy's comes from watching Markiplier, and I was gonna say that, like he in a way has sort of given personality to them. Like when he's playing Sister Location, he talks about how, like, you know, Foxy is like his rival sort of thing, and I thought that's kind of cool. How it's like Foxy kind of doesn't do anything much different than any of the other ones, but the fact that Markiplier sees him as a main villain sort of thing, I kind of like that. Alright, Pinky is good to go. He's got himself a couple more berries up until evening time comes around. We got a Skuntank coming in, I don't like it. Now that's going to undo the effect of Daunt, sadly. Yeah, I'm going to send up our Pokemon. If I can get an energy, I can actually use Windfall. No, that ain't happening now, is it? The Poke Kid, let's get... Could this be the day Zacian finally pulls its weight in Pokemon TCG Online? We'll find out. Mariah Thompson says, "Sup, Jazz?" Not too much, I just thought we're going to do a little casual, random stream here today. Just, as I say, to tide people over, give us something to do while not getting too stressed out about things that might be happening elsewise. And I'm taking one of the theme decks I just picked up through the Trainer Challenge, which is stuff I do offline, off screen. But I thought, why not just hang out with you guys as I do it? Hopefully, like, the concern I had with this was, it's basically me just playing the game. And I'm thinking, would that be boring for you, or what? But if you guys are having fun hanging out, hopefully it's encouraging you to play the game online as well, which, as I said earlier, telling Rogue, it's a free thing to download if you don't have it. So, it's not a bad way to spend the time. Alright, Zacian powering up once again. Another Metal Sauce. We're going to power up Zacian once again. Oh, we see an EX over there. Can I bring it up, actually? Yes, I can. I'm definitely going to go for the air slide. Well, I'm going to Daunt first. The next turn, air slash will take it out, and I think this protects us from this damage. Yes, it does. Oh, right, I was like, why did that take less damage? It protects against all damage done by that Pokemon. Okay. Let's throw this onto you, and just go ahead and air slash for the KO. Take that out, get 2 prizes. Boom, there's 1. And I got 1 more prize to go. Until Kendall goes down. And yes, indeed, Mariah, Zacian is here. Not sure if it's going to get to do anything, because I basically have the victory well in hand. Boom, my last prize is winning. And Rogue's still sticking around, are ya? Cool stuff. Well, hopefully you'll be here for the big triumphant finale, because I've only got 1 more battle to win to finish the Zacian themed deck. And as you see here, deck status, booster unlock 11 of 12. 1 more to go. Now, in theory, this should be the toughest opponent, because he's the last one. But I think last time I fought him, he was the one with only a basic, and then I took it out and I won with 1 knockout. So let's see what happens this time. Thank you, Mariah, saying way to go, Chaz. And for anyone that's in the chat, you're seeing all them cool little hats that everybody has, similar to my Charizard hat right here. Those are, oh, I got no basics. Those are the member badges, member loyalty badges for being a member of the channel. So, if you're unfamiliar with being a member, there's a join button way down about probably here-ish, down beneath. I'm only looking twice. You can click that join button and see what kind of perks we have available if you'd like to join to help support our channel. I'm going to get to a tap on the first turn. You could have just a lightning Pokemon, so we're going to drop Nose Pass that runs. Zacian on the bench. Now he's going to take 2 extra cards. Oh, he's got another one on the bench. As I kind of feared. Okay, now we got a lot of good Pokemon in hand. I don't want to play Professor's Research just yet. Excuse me for croaking. So once we evolve the Probopass, we're going to do 40 damage with our Gravitational Draw. It's going to have to be the way to go, I think. Come on, 2 heads. Well, oh good, we can play Hopper. Give us something good. So 40 and then 40. Okay, we can get the knockout. We can survive another hit from them. We start powering up fast. As long as they don't heal, take down Hitmonchan next turn by doing another Gravitational Draw. Here, no, getting 3 cards. It's funny how they've taken like one of your friends, like your friendly rival characters, don't you dare, and made it a draw 3 cards start. You needed that energy. It's not here. You wanted that energy. Great Ball, help me. We're gonna get to resist the fighting. Let's get Howdy. Resist by parry. Let's actually get more energy in here too. Let's not Sonya. Rogue said you'd love to be a member, but it costs some money. You don't have. That's fine too. I mean, if you feel like subscribing, I'll say first of all, you're welcome to do that. But maybe even just sharing the channel with other people. Like the more people that see the content that I have, the more might be able to join us members. But again, if not, no worries or anything. I know, like. Even before like the pandemic, money is always an issue. But this year, things have just been so wild and unpredictable. Like, you know, there's no real words for it. I'm at a loss. Like, finances are always going to be tricky. Stop playing all these cards. Don't trick sticker me. I just want to get to 120. Oh, actually, this ain't great because. One of my guys going to loot to you or your resistance. Let's play Pokekid. Let's find a Nosepass. A little fighting type super effectivity. I would like to get a free energy on you if I could, but that's not happening just yet. So we'll do 20. It's a gravitational drop, only doing 40, minus 20 for resistance. So yeah, we're about to lose Probopass, and there it goes. This is our best option right now. And we will have enough energy to power up for Roll and Tackle next turn. I'm not going to evolve yet. Actually, once I take this down, next turn I'm going to evolve. I could have this turn, actually, I suppose. Do just as much damage. But, now we're going to go ahead, evolve up. We're going to be able to use the Heavy Impact. I want to get our Galarian Berserker into play before I toss things away with the Professors. Let's get a Meowth. And let's just go for the Heavy Impact, take down this Pachirisu. Taking the lead in the match, 4 prizes to 5 remaining in favor of myself, Howdy. Which, yeah, I guess you do resist the fighting, so I'll probably play you and then evolve our Meow. Oh, hit up too. And although we're using an Unpheasant, let's grab another fresh hand of cards, get some more energy. Easy Lord, there's one. The old Metal Saucer to power up. Again, let's see if we can get Zacian to come forward. Heavy Impact. But, like I just said, or a little while ago, why would I even power up for the, what did I even call it again? Smashing Edge? To do as much as Heavy Impact, but risking losing 2 energy. Up the red card. I mean, I guess it's not terrible. I kind of have everything I need right now. I got Dan. Dazzling Shell will BRB, everybody. We're gonna play paper. Oh, it was a draw. So we're gonna choose paper again. I'm gonna do scissors. It worked. Now, again, I hope that isn't the case, because that makes it a little bit too easy, but I wonder if they do stick to one thing. And if you're lucky enough to find out what one that is, just choose the better one. Alright, so this playlist is a bot. Hope that means a good thing. If it doesn't, I'm gonna call you out and say you're wrong on that one, because Team Skull has some of the best theme music that we've had in Pokemon for quite a while. Like, just how punky they are. I know it's not technically really a word, but I don't like the look of that strong energy. But it was like, when they first came out, I knew they weren't going to be like the main villains of Sun and Moon. Just something about them didn't seem that villainy-ish. And this music is like, you know, I love it. Team Skull was an awesome addition to the Pokemon franchise as a whole. Alright, Heavy Impact. I believe next turn, we're on track to win this thing. Well, you're only going to take 100 damage, but this is it. Mariah says Chaz is wrecking his opponent. Get wrecked right there. That is how you win that trainer challenge. As the song says. And we got ourselves a Rebel Clash. So, I think when you complete the 12 wins, you get a booster pack of the set that the theme deck comes from. Now, that might just be random chance, but the past several ones I've done, I believe, I got the Inteleon, Cinderace, and Rillaboom decks. I think each of them gave me a Sword and Shield booster. So, I'll show you what that's like here in the collection. It is a trade-locked booster, I believe. So, look at these Darkness Ablaze boosters, and those are tradable. But, what I'm going to do with those, I'm going to probably offer up 2 for a Vivid Voltage when those come out, to have the prizes available for our Dragon Ball contest. And as far as getting my own booster packs of like Trade Locked, Vivid Voltage when it comes out, I got plenty of tokens to do that. So, what do you think? Are we going to see a Pokemon V or VMAX out of Rebel Clash? Let's take a look here. So Pika says victory and throws a lab coat and Charizard hat into the ring. Thank you very much. And let us see what we get. Let's tear this pack open. Ages 6 and up, by the way. I just noticed that. I think I'm well in the range there. Okay, only one rare card coming up. First, we got us a new Snover. We got us a new Trubbish. Venusaur 20 plus, 50 if you want. For 2 energy. We have a Grubbin, which is a basic knock 10. A Dracloak, summon. Search your deck for a Dreepy and put it onto your bench. Fight for 240. So what is chat? A lucky match. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench during your turn, you may flip a coin. If heads, put a supporter card from your discard pile into your hand. That ain't bad. Glide for 30. We got a Capture Energy. As long as it's attached to a Pokemon, provides colorless. When you attach this card from your hand to a Pokemon, search your deck for a basic Pokemon and put it onto your bench. Okay. I thought that might have been like say Lysandre or Pokemon Catcher. When you attach it, you capture one of the opponent Pokemon up. But I don't think they have an energy like that, but they should. Oh, a Reverse Foil Tranquil. Cool. Funny that we just won using the Tranquil deck. And the ultimate rare card is... We got a Barraskewda. Back to 30. Spiral Jet. 30. Discard 2 water energy cards from your hand. If you don't, this attack does nothing. That's my rare card. I'm going to tell you right now, there is a much better, similar card than that. We got ourselves Golduck from, I forget what set this was from, but I believe it was one of the Sun and Moons. I think it's actually Sun and Moon base set. I like this Golduck. First of all, it's got a free retreat cost, which is always something that catches my eye. And Double Jet, with the water energy attached, just discard up to 2 water energy from your hand. This does 60 damage with each card you discard it in this way. So, if that Barraskewda was possibly in your mind as, I might use that someday. Don't. I'd say this Golduck is a much better option. But anyway, that's what I got. Yeah, everything else is tradable, so we're going to hang on to that for potential trade prizes and stuff. What do you think? Should we do a tournament here? Actually, you know what? What they should have done is made a way to create your own tournaments. For example, if I'm hosting like our stream here, it would be neat if there could be a way to invite you folks into a tournament. I don't think there is. Tournament rep points are awarded to participants based on their final standings. Oh, so that's like an online ranking. Okay, wait. I gotta put another code in the chat, actually. So I'm gonna take that little pile here. So it says yes to a tournament. Yeah, I got, okay. I'll grab them later. No, you know what? I'm gonna put these in. I want to make sure whatever prizes are up for grabs, they all have an equal chance. So yeah, I'll jump into a tournament. There might be a lot of downtime in between each round, but I'll show you basically the idea of a tournament and what you can get for rewards. Okay, so we're gonna put in the chat a code for X and Y Evolutions. And I think, wasn't that the expansion you can only get from buying certain collection boxes? I know there was at least 2 of those kinds of sets, I believe. One second, make sure everything's typing good. So what I might start doing, this kind of a stream here where it's like not planned, not scheduled, I just threw it in for fun. I might start doing more of these based on when I get the other theme decks. So, excuse me. Basically, if you're subscribed to the channel or a channel member, just stay tuned for random streams on occasion. Okay, so theme. What do I have to challenge right now? Yeah, indeed. Okay, Nature's Wrath, so do 1,000 damage to opposing Pokemon with your grass Pokemon. I guess I'll go in with a grass theme though. I'll go into events right here. So, the events, there's different kind of tournaments you can go into. There's standard, so you have to have a custom-built standard deck that has, you gotta follow certain releases, expansions, to make sure your deck is standard legal. And you cost 8 event tickets, there's 3 rounds. You can check the rewards too to see what you get. So just by entering this, even if you lose your first match, you come in 5th to 8th place, you're still gonna get an uncommon chest item and 50 trainer tokens. So basically exchanging 8 event tickets for tokens, which is not terrible. If you win 1 match, place 3rd or 4th, you get 2 random standard format booster packs and 100 trainer tokens. 2nd place gets 200 trainer tokens and 2 random boosters and 2 Darkness Ablaze boosters. 1st place you get 400 trainer tokens, 3 random boosters, 3 Darkness Ablaze boosters. So that's 6 booster packs, and all of these packs are going to be tradable too. They're not like, you don't just open them for yourself. A lot of times when you're doing the online trades, people are looking for booster packs, so this is a good way to get them as long as you have the event tickets. Same kind of thing for expanded. You get use an expanded format deck. Rewards are probably going to be pretty similar. Yeah, it looks like they are. Yeah. But I find a lot of times my custom decks don't stand up to the best ones out there, so I find theme tournaments a pretty nice simple way to get some rewards. It only costs 4 tickets to enter, still 3 rounds, and the rewards are not as good, but they're not bad. Just by entering, even if you lose, you're going to get an uncommon chest, which could have a rare card in it. Dazzling Shell is back! Welcome back, Dazzling Shell! If you win 1 match, you get 50 trainer tokens, a random booster pack, again, tradable. 2nd place, you're going to get a Darkness Ablaze booster, a random booster, and 100 trainer tokens. The 1st place gets 200 tokens, a random standard booster, and 2 Darkness Ablaze boosters. Yeah, indeed, once again. So I'm going to join in. What do I want to use? I said grass type, so I think one of the best grass type decks there is. Basic green is not bad. Don't let the word basic fool you. Although that is more about evolve. Another grass deck that I like is Enchanted Echo. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Where are we? Leaf Charge. I like this one. Bomb of Snow. It takes a lot of energy, but it can do some damage. But the best heavy hitter for grass type is Sceptile. So, Powerful Storm does 20 damage times the amount of energy attached to all of your Pokemon. That can build up really bad, and it only costs 1 grass energy to use that attack. So, we're gonna join in. And we'll go through a tournament, just for fun. And Dazzling Shell says, you're hoping it was Sierra, yet Arlo. You haven't got a strange egg from Sierra yet. Well, fortunately, I don't think it matters who you get them from. I think they all have the same random chance of whatever species. So far, for new species from Strange Eggs, I've hatched 1 Bullaby and 2 Ponywag. I still haven't got my Sandile, which is painful. because my main team in Gen 5, Pokemon Pokemon White I had, Crocodile was one of my main team members. And I want to get him in Pokemon Go. But if you follow me, you know, and I say this all the time, probably boring is when I say it, but I like to get 5 of something. For example, 5 Sandile, find which of those is the best one, and use that as the main one to represent Irwin, my Crocodile from the main series. Downside is with that kind of thing, though, if it's representing something from the main games, the gender has to match too. So I gotta get 5 male Sandile. It's gonna take a while. Unless they eventually introduce more ways for Sandile to show up, maybe a research or something. And Silver Pika wishing me good luck. Thank you very much. Sometimes I'm gonna need it for sure. Especially like right now, a lot of the theme decks you see on here, Charizard is a really reliable one for people because it works really well. And I'm going with a grass deck, so I might not even make it past round 1. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, the strange eggs. I like them. I like them a lot better. Like, not that I dislike them now, but they were a lot better back when we had that the 1/4 hatch distance bonus going on, right? Because you can hatch them up in 3 kilometers. Yeah, now we gotta go 12. It takes a little while. We win the coin flip. Do I want to go first? No, because if I get a Lily, it's better to play that supporter on your first turn. I didn't get no Lily, but I got a copycat. Okay, so we get to attack on our first turn. I'm gonna leave Electrike. We're gonna bench the Treecko. And fitting with the theme of Team Skull's music playing, we got Guzma in here. And Sark says, good luck, thank you very much. And Dazzling Shell says, I pray you don't run into any mock strikes. That would be quite annoying. Agreed. Okay, so you gave yourself a U-turn board. That's called, right? Yeah, U-turn board. We have a Sceptile in hand, but since we don't have the Grovyle, I'm going to play Copy. Shuffle my hand away and draw 1 card for each of the opposing trainers' cards. Let's zap kick for a whopping 20. I wonder if I should retreat into Furfrou, give it a grass energy so I can start using return, because that can get you more cards per hand. Rogue is back! Welcome back, Rogue! I've now jumped into a tournament online to see if I can win some decent rewards. What are you? So Audino, once during your turn, if this is your active Pokemon, you may draw a card. Okay. I'm gonna put experience share on, well, I don't really need to just yet. Actually, I'm going to. The reason being, that keeps it out of my hand, so I can get more cards using return. I want to draw till I have 5. Yes, please. We got a Lily! Yes! I mean, is it really good now, though? Because I'm not going to draw that much. I'm going to. Because if I play Lady, she's going to fill my hand up with 4 energy cards. That's going to limit how much Lily can give me, so I guess that's the smarter play to do. Let's get this a treat though. Lily, I can get 2 more cards. Chinchou. That's not a bad one either. If I can power it up into Lantern, that does some good damage. Now, I'm not going to be able to draw any more cards, unfortunately. Probably still hit for 20. And Quick Blow could do 60, so if they get ahead, they're going to take the first for the And Rogue was making the Pokemon deck. How is that working for you? We've got some good battling Pokemon and perhaps a lot of energy to go with it. I'm going to throw this on to Treecko. We'll think one more. That could get my next Pokemon active at the time. Come on, I want Grovyle! Let's just keep doing some damage at least. Okay, we're gonna play Lady. Let's grab another couple of lightning, couple of grass energy. Toss them into hand. And we'll zap kick 20. 20 more damage and we can take type null down at least. Unless we see evolution. Icicle says you need to add some. Okay, yeah. So anybody who wants to add each other in Pokemon TCG Online, yeah, feel free to throw your names down there. Icicle says Fire Striker is their name if you want to look them up. And Rogue says, but 45% of your deck is Pokemon from Black and White. And Icicle says you'll make you run for your money. We challenge them in Pokemon TCG Online. Ow! Only 20 HP remaining. This is the real problem right here with Frozma. Well, we know we can knock this thing out with a Zap. So let's go ahead and do that. Nest Ball's not really going to help us that much. Just in case, if we can get our cards lower down, we get Oranguru. The ability of Instruct says, once during my turn I can draw until I have 3 cards in hand. Well, currently I've got way too much. But that might whittle down over time. At least take a prize card off of the Titan All. So if you notice there, U-turn board is interesting. When you knock something out that has it attached, I believe it goes back to your hand instead of being discarded. So drains left for 30. Okay, I'm going to read this now. I never take a look at it. The retreat cost of the Pokemon this card is attached to is 1 colorless less. If this card is discarded from play, put it into your hand instead of the discard pile. Which could be bad if you're like me and you have to, like, you know, say use the Instruct attack. So we don't really have much to work with. What is your HP? 130. If I can get the 3 energy on Oranguru, I can do 120 if this thing has 3 energy on it. Frozma. That remains to be seen. Rogue says, your Mega Charizard X is a powerhouse. Oh, I've had that. Yeah, I know that thing can just destroy. And you duplicate it so your deck is all Charizard and energies. I've seen there's a deck that some people have made. It is Guzzlord GX, one of the Ultra Beasts. And it's just Guzzlord and energy. Because it says something like, you have to search through the top number of cards of your deck. And if you find, like, if whatever energy you find, you attach to it. I think that's it. It's basically just energies and it's just energies and but yeah, the Guzzlord powers up so quick and it just destroys. And it takes, I think it takes extra prizes if it gets a knockout with its attack. All right, now as long as they don't play. 130. 20 times. I need to get 2 more energies on to one-shot this Necrozma. Now I'm getting serious. Now I'm focusing. I guess I'll have to sacrifice Oranguru. I want to keep all my energies if possible. Plus, the Instructor's not really helping us. But that's going to power that too. What does Special Laser do? 160, it has a special energy attached to it. No weakness, that's fine. Okay, Oranguru, you gotta take this hit, buddy. I apologize. Play our Sceptile. Rats. I just had a sudden thought. I'm like, is this an Ultra Beast? Because Sceptile prevents damage by Ultra Beasts. But I guess it's not until it merges with Solgaleo or Lunala. So right now we're doing 120. It's not quite enough for that knockout. Pass the turn. Let's see what happens next. Isaac Wolf has a Water Powerhouse. Cool. And Delta species being mentioned as well. How recent were the Delta species in the game? Can't recall offhand. I do know they sort of, I guess they weren't really Delta species, but for a while they had dual type Pokemon in Pokemon TCG. And that was cool. But then they were actually shiny Pokemon as well. Okay, so this should be 140 damage. There goes Necrozma. They got one prize left to snag off me. If they get a special energy on this Necrozma, it's over. It's not over yet. I'm gonna take 100. 40 HP left. No. This is looking kind of scary. Deltas were about the arc of the Sinnoh region. Okay. I knew they were a little ways back. I don't have a way to heal, do I? That would do a little bit more damage. Let's get that knocked out. Come on, if this deck has some potions, that'd be awesome. Isaac Wolf has a basic Articuno. When you knock out your opponent, you get second prize card. Oh, that's got the Delta Plus. That's one of the, what is it called? Ancient traits, I think it's called. Okay, this is gonna hit me for 20. If I could get Lantern right now, could have had something. As things stand, here's what's going to happen. They only need to get one more energy on Audino to do 30 next turn. They go Sceptile. So I think this is the end. Don't you say yeah to me, song. Alright, Kuzma, you gotta help us out here, buddy. Who has the highest retreat cost? You're all the one. Alright, let's go into... let's bring up PK. Get up there, Chinchou. Throwing energy to, I guess, this Trico. Spark. 10 damage to 2 bench Pokemon. Let's go with these two. Not looking good. Now they're going to need to either play a U-turn board or an energy to retreat Inkay, which at least slows down their energy attachments for damage. You can put me to sleep if you want, but once I draw that Lantern, you're in trouble. If it happens. Retreat into Type Null for another 20 damage. Oh, never mind. But they can't attach another energy yet. Possibly, this attack does 50 more damage for each prize card the opponent took on their last turn. Well, I didn't take any, so I'm going to switch into Dunsparce, give it an energy, and let's hope for the best. We're going to go for Sudden Flash. Alright, we're staying alive. It's not a glorious match, but we're hanging in there. We got one last turn, possibly, do something. If the Lantern is what I'm thinking, I can do 120 if I do it right. Stop giving me energy! See, this is... The game should not do this. It's not fair. This thing scares me, because it's going to be able to slap my Sceptile and take me out. Come on. They get one more energy. They got me. Anyways, although... Oh, wait. My experience share. Yes, I'll take that. Thank you. Why is it? Anyway, so, even though I lose... Actually, since you finish a match, you get this little spinny wheel. Kind of like a Wheel of Fortune. So that's a free 25 tokens. Which, for only spending 4 of the event tickets, that's not terrible. And at least I did some damage. So that's another step towards 35 more tokens. And all that being said, even though I have lost for the few rewards, I still will get an uncommon chest. So you gotta take your losses, I guess, when the game hands them to you. But at least you still gain stuff. Alright, that's gonna round out things, I suppose, but let's get caught up on our chat here. Rogue asking, what Pokemon should you add to your real-life deck? And yes, as Isaac said, it depends on what type you're going for. So we say normal and grass. It would also come down to what Pokemon you have available. I'd say, generally, if you have like a Pokemon EX, a GX, or a V, or any evolutions thereof, those are definitely good ones to start off with. And I'll show you some ideas. I'll show you like basically the super busted deck that I have. I call it that just because it's super and busted. Mega Stinger, excuse me. Let's take a look at it. Now, first before I do though, let's see. Yeah, Isaac says if you'd like to see it, or if you could see it, you'd be able to help. And Sailor Pika says, good effort, Chaz. Gives me a lab coat. Thank you. Isaac Wolf also says, good game. And Rogue says, I did good. I mean, I did as good as I could with what I had. If I got that heads on that coin flip, could have got Lantern next. A lot of could'ves, would'ves, maybe didn't do it. But all in all, as long as you can just walk away with some tokens, that's cool. So a lot of times in making a custom deck, you want to look for abilities. At least I certainly do. This is one of my favorite ones. I think this is from, is this Evolutions? No, I think that was all the retro style days. But this here Venusaur, the ability of Jungle Totem. The ability, of course, can be active while this is on the bench. It says each basic grass energy attached to your Pokemon provides 2 grass energy units. You can only apply 1 Jungle Totem at a time, of course, so you can't multiply that even more. But that one ability fuels your Pokemon so much. Like, for example, my Mega Beedrill, which needs 2 grass energy to use Hazard Stinger, it can do it with 1 grass energy card, because once it's attached, it's giving those 2 units. So, abilities are an amazing thing. This is a great ability too. So this is obviously a grass-themed deck. Yeah, if you're doing a grass deck, take a look at this Shiinotic here, the ability of Illuminate. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a grass Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into your hand, and shuffle your deck afterwards. So that, actually, let's go to our collection. I think there's a Grovyle, a more recent card that can do that. Right there, Grovyle. So Sunshine Grace ability, once during your turn, search your deck for a grass Pokemon. There. And it's still just as hard to get into play as the Shiinotic, because it's a stage 1, so you have to evolve into it. And it actually does more damage, but the Shiinotic can put things to sleep if you need to. But most of the time you're going to use this just for its ability. So if you have a Grovyle, that would definitely help out a grass deck. Another, there's a stadium that came out recently. What is it called? Turf Field, I think? Right there, yeah, Turffield Stadium. I think this is from Sword and Shield base set. Once during each player's turn, that player may search their deck for an evolution grass Pokemon, reveal it, and put it into their hand. So that can help you get your evolutions in paper. Obviously one of the best stadiums for a grass-themed deck, if we were allowed to do it, but it is banned, is, I guess I should say it's banned in expanded form. Alright, Forest of Giant Plants. Who doesn't love Forest of Giant Plants? Each player's grass Pokemon can evolve during his or her first turn, or the turn he or she plays those Pokemon. So you could evolve all the way up. It was crazy. It was so busted, it actually led to one of the biggest game breakers, I guess. So I think I said it even in the last stream that we did. Giant Fan. Right there, yeah. So of course, you could evolve into a C-Dot to a grass type, Nuzleaf into the dark type Shiftry. Giant Fan ability says when you play this Pokemon to evolve, flip a coin. If heads, choose an opposing Pokemon, shuffle it into the deck. So you can use your de-evolution spray, de-evolve that, keep doing this over and over, and possibly blow their entire field away, and you win because they have no Pokemon left in play. So that is why they have to ban some cards on occasion. And Dazzling Shell is still here. Thanks for sticking around. We will end off in just a little bit, I think, though. And Rogue says your old deck lost in the tournament, so you have to remake it. It's mainly old cards, so barely Sun and Moon. Yeah, I mean, the expanded format, I believe, goes back as far as Black and White base set. I don't think that's been changed over the past however long. So, not that that really matters. If you're going to make like a deck just to play for fun, there's no limitations on that. The only time you need to make sure you're in the expanded format is if you go to an official Pokemon tournament, or if you're just playing with friends and you guys want to stick to official formats. Why is this here? Oh, giant... Oh, look at this. I type in giant fan, and it finds giant fangs. That's kind of... It's cool. You can type in whatever, and then it'll find even attack names like that. What else was I going to say? Yeah, oh, so the, that Mega Beedrill and Butterfree V deck here. I do have Turffield Stadium. I've also got this... One of the things about the Mega Beedrill EX is it discards all energy to use its attack. So, you discard all energy. So now, the opponent's Pokemon is now paralyzed and poisoned, and it does 4 damage for poison instead of just the 1. So you lose those energies. But the nice thing is, with what helps break this deck, is the Trading Port Stadium. Once during each player's turn, that player puts a basic energy from their discard pile into their hand. You can then attach that energy back to your Beedrill. The Venusaur says it provides 2 energy. Boom, Hazard Same. It's a pretty powerful deck until the opponent has a way to block special conditions. And then you're only doing 40 per hit. But that's like an idea for some good staple cards for a grass-themed deck. Rogue says, most of my tournament decks are based on strong base stages, like the basics. Things like probably an EX or a GX, for example. For tournaments, you can't really trust your cards. It's not so much that, it's more you don't know what the opponent is going to use. Like, for example, like I just said, Mega Stinger here, Mega Beedrill. It's all about paralysis and poison, but if they have an ability that prevents conditions, that kind of shuts down my main strategy. I guess it's not too bad when I also factor in Butterfree V. I mean, Dizzying Poison does conditions as well. Blasting Window base at 130. And 150 for the G-Max Tox Breeze from Butterfree V-Max. The opponent's active Pokemon is now confused with poison. So that might not affect it if they're immune to those things, but 150 damage is not bad at all. Alright, well I think since we have completed the unlocking of the, the Zacian theme deck, we're going to end off there. Between this stream and the next stream there, I'm going to keep working on getting my tokens, try to get back up to close to 5,000, at which point I'll buy that next theme deck. Probably do another one of these casual streams, me just playing the cards, hanging out, and chatting with you folks there. So I guess we will prepare to roll for the evening. Hopefully, I helped you just pass the time. It was this 2 hours? How did we go through that much time? Let's go check my YouTube here. I don't think it shows. Actually, no, it does show we started before 8:30. This was over 2 hours. Wow. Did it feel like it? I don't think it felt like it. It's kind of went by kind of quick. I've lost the chat again. Hang on. There it is. Alright. But yeah, we're going to end off here for the time being. So, for anyone that enjoyed themselves here today, as I said, feel free to subscribe to the Professor Chaz channel today. Get some more updates when the next live stream or the next video is happening. Pokemon TCG and Pokemon Go are the main focuses of the channel at the time. But, as I said, probably after next week, a new playthrough will begin. And it's going to be a little bit different than what we've done here on the channel before. So, just stay tuned for that. And for those of you who are able to join as a member, first of all, if you would like to, you can click the join button down below and see what available perks are for whichever tier you want to go for. We've got Lab Rats, Lab Aids, everything's listed down there. But in addition to what you see there, as long as I've got space and my Pokemon Go friends list, the first 50 members of our channel will be guaranteed a spot on my Pokemon Go friends list for some gifts, either once a month for Lab Rats, once a week for Lab Aids, guaranteed, or possibly, if I have the time to do it, which I usually do, to get more gifts out to you. And the Lab Rats are going to guarantee a Pokemon TCG Online code card every month. Lab Aids will get 2 code cards every month. Again, based on availability until I run out, essentially. But also, it comes down to, I need to get the email addresses for the members out there. So, if anyone is watching this, and you're a member of the channel, and you don't yet have, you haven't sent me an email, go to my About tab on our channel. My email address is listed there, and just let me know in an email what your YouTube name is, so I know what member it is, your TCG Online name, and your Pokemon Go name, so I can make sure all those bonus perks are set up for you. But yeah, that is going to wrap for the day. Let's see if I'm missing anything else. You're welcome for the help, Rogue. Hopefully it's of some use to you. Sailor Pika says, thanks for the awesome random casual stream. See you later. And some Charizard hats and lab coats, which are also member perks if you join as a member. And I guess that's going to be it. I'm not sure when I'll get the tokens for the next Steam Deck, but probably I'll try probably in the next couple days because we might need a another little breather to just relax and unwind as things are happening in the world right now. So that is that. I'm going to end off. Where is the music? I'm going to turn this down here. We're going to end off with one final reminder of the contest, just because. And that's going to be that. So thank you folks for hanging out. Professor Chaz is now signing off. And I will catch you next time, as always. Alright, have a good evening, folks. And let's just rest up and get through all this stuff together.
Professor Chaz needs your help. The 7 Dragon Balls have been spotted in his city.
I gotta get those Dragon Balls.
Watch through Professor Chaz's past several Pokemon Go videos
Ever since around episode 106.
to find the hidden Dragon Balls. When you think you found one, make a note. Episode number, timestamp, a visual description. Then, when your list is complete, email it with your name to dotmancomics@gmail.com with the title Dragon Ball Contest. For every correct sighting, to 6, 1 per hidden Dragon Ball, you'll earn 1 entry into a random draw for a grand prize pack. The draw will take place on November 13th, 2020. The grand prize winner will receive 5 online booster packs of Pokemon TCG Sword and Shield Vivid Voltage, 10 randomly assorted Pokemon TCG Online code cards, a month of daily gifts in Pokemon Go, a bound copy of Dotman Comics Chapter 5, and a bonus mystery prize to be revealed at a later date. 5 runner-ups will receive 5 Pokemon TCG Online code cards and a week of daily gifts in Pokemon Go. Good luck, trainers!
And no, I don't know why it keeps lagging like that. It's weird. Alright, have a good night, everybody. End stream.